Welcome, everybody. NorCal Sports Network, Friday night, May 24th. And man, are the Giants on fire. Venus, I'm your fire. Whoa, man. That is unbelievable. 3 games in a row. I've been watching baseball for about 54 years. I don't recall seeing the Giants ever come back down 4 runs or more, 8th inning or later, and come back and win 3 in a row, just like that. I mean, this is something that, man, this is like out of a dream or something. What is going on? And then Matt Chapman ends a game the other night with a backhanded dive off of a bullet by Bart that's going to go down the left field line, gets up and throws. And then tonight he tops it off. He tops it off with a Brooks Robinson Brooks Robinson X, well, I can't say it, play, a Nolan Arenado play. I mean, Matt Chapman, you're right up there in the top 5 all-time defensive third baseman next to Eric's Honus Wagner.
Yeah, how
Man,
about that?
I'll tell you, that was a play. I'm telling you, that's not just a play, but the time of the game that had tie game written all over it. I mean,
that had game losing all over it. It was bases loaded.
Wait. This is funny that Mike keeps saying this every night. I talk about Chapman. He says, I like him. You're the one that said you were right about Chapman and you cut him off your fantasy team. So you're the one that had him and cut him. So I've always said Matt Chapman's a great defensive third baseman. I think right now he's in a groove hitting wise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he stays in it, because if he stays in this groove, he's going to bat 400. Because that's what he's batting right now, over 400 in the last 10, 11 games. He'll come back to earth and he'll, but you know what? You got Matt Chapman to hit you 240-ish, between 240, hopefully close to 250, play the stellar defense he's playing, play every day, and you got him to hopefully hit 22 to 25 bombs, somewhere in that range, maybe as high as 27. That's what you got Chapman for. And if he does that, it's a heck of a signing. And then I will say hats off to Farhan. Okay? That's enough on that. But I think Chapman is doing unbelievable. He's been carrying the club. Bailey, what can you say? Patrick Bailey, couple of big knocks, and then he hits the grand salami in the 9th. As soon as he hit that thing, I says, oh my goodness, that's out of here.
Wasn't it the 8th? I think it was the 8th, right?
8th, yeah. But yeah, 8th.
Yeah, it's hit the one in the 9th. Yeah.
Great call by Dave Fleming. I
was listening to the Mets, bro. I like Ron Darling. He's good.
I forgot about listening to the Mets. How was their Gary Cohen do the play-by-play on that call?
I'm not sure who does the play-by-play, but I like listening to Ron Darling. He's spot on.
Yeah. So that was amazing. Let's get into the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, we've already covered some of that tonight. We've covered Patrick Bailey. We've covered Matt Chapman. Let's take a look at some other good things that came about. Yaz goes 2 for 4. His first hit was just a bouncer off the third base bag, but you'll take him. It's a line drive in the box score. And he made up for everything because they needed that extra run in the 9th when he hit the home run in the top of the 9th. So those are the bright spots. Ramos also hit a bullet for a base hit. Let's get to the bad.
Luciano, didn't he have 3 hits?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking of got him in the ugly. Forgot for the defense. Awesome offense, 3 for 4, hit a bullet his third time, a couple of flares, but they count. And he goes 3 for 4. Marco's now hitting 409 in his short stint with the big club. Luis Mato's down to 280 after an 0 for 5. Your average is going to fluctuate drastically when you have little at bats. The bad tonight, I would say Kyle Harrison did not look sharp.
No, he didn't.
He looked.
He's hitting a lot of players too. You notice that? It seems like every game he hits somebody.
Yeah. Oh, that one he hit tonight on Nimmo was ugly.
That would have been right on the jaw if it wasn't for.
Oh yeah, that would have shattered it.
Yep.
That would have shattered his jaw. That would have been sad.
He's got to figure something out with that.
Yeah, he's got to get better, more command. And then he gave up 3 long balls. So, also good. I guess we could say the bullpen didn't do too bad, right?
Yeah, bullpen. Well, I don't know.
Avila gave up 4, or he got 4 Ks, but he gave up 1 run on. I think he gave up a home run. Yeah, that was a blast. Who was the big blast? Was it Martinez or was
Martinez had the big blast? The second Decker.
Yeah. Walker looked good. Duvall was shaky. Duvall was shaky. He got a break too. I don't know what the Mets broadcasters say, but that 3-0 pitch with bases loaded.
Oh yeah, they didn't really say much about it. They didn't say much about it because I thought the same thing. I was like, man, that was awfully inside, but
yeah,
they didn't think anything of it.
Of course, Fleming, if it was a Giant, he would have I can't believe they called that a strike.
Of course.
So, and then the ugly, you got to say Marco's defense in the 9th almost cost them the game tonight. Fortunately for the kid, they were able to get out of it. Chapman saved him. Oh yeah, we got a Soler homer too. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Soler homer, and the team is now at 500, 26-26. So, but before everybody jumps on Luciano, he's not a great shortstop. I think we all knew this. He's never been known for his glove, but he's a spark in the lineup. He's got speed. He hits. You've got to have a threat in the lineup. You can't go Ahmed because it's going to weaken the whole thing again. I guess you just joined us, Shake and Bake. I opened the show with that whole thing about Matt Chapman. If you look at my tweet, I put out a big tweet on the play. Unbelievable play. Unbelievable.
And I agree with your last sentence. Fun to watch. That's one thing that you could take away for these last few games. The team is fun to watch, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and Chapman's fun to watch on defense. There's no doubt it's fun to see. I mean, I think his defense has gotten better since Ahmed left because he's had to increase his range with Luciano there. He's kind of so I'm still for Marco playing. I believe Nick Ahmed is a defensive replacement.
Who's going to be the defensive replacement right now until Ahmed gets back, though?
Well, I guess it's Wisely. I would bring up Schmidt. How about if you give Luciano 3 at bats, and if it's a blowout game, give him his 4 at bats. But I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Casey needs his reps, but or go pick up just go pick up a. I mean, there's plenty of defensive shortstops out there that you can just find.
But the thing is, Ahmed should be coming back soon. It's just an interim, right?
Yeah,
you don't need to make those kind of moves because then you got to make a 40-man.
Oh, there's plenty of waste on that 40. There's plenty of. I mean,
but not far on.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait until Ahmed gets back, and then you can do that. Hopefully, this is the issue that I have, and we know how Farhan works with the troubles that Luciano's having in the field. And the whole premise of getting Ahmed was not for his bat, it was for his defense. So if Luciano's not cutting it on the defensive side, I mean, don't get me wrong, I thought he was going to have growing pains, but I mean, we're talking 7 games and 4 errors. That's tough. And he's playing himself out of a position. He needs to really tighten that up. He has to. Because I don't want to see him go down, but I just know how Farhan works.
Where did I see Wisely? Somebody said, I think it was, why is this thing going? Oh, yeah, the pick was excellent by Wade at first. Wade's playing. Wade is an all-star right now.
Wait, you know what? There was actually no, I take it back. There was 3 errors. He's had 5 errors. He had 3 errors today.
Who did?
Luciano. The throw to Wade.
Just two. Just 2.
Are you sure? The throw to Wade, wasn't that an error?
Yeah, and then the one in the 9th.
That's right. Wait, yeah, that's right. Correct.
Yeah.
My bad.
Where did I see Ryan's comment about Schmidt? Are we going so fast that these comments are flying in and I can't? Somebody said Schmidt can't hit. He went 4 for 4 last night, or 4 for 5 with 2 home runs. It's how about the catch?
Fitzgerald's actually playing better than Schmidt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only 2.
Schmidt. Fitzgerald. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how good of a shortstop he is.
Yeah, I don't know either. To be honest,
I don't know what
Yeah, the base running. Yeah, the base running was pretty bad too. Wade, that was kind of a mistake when he was at third base too. He could have easily taken home, right, with that pass ball or wild pitch, whatever you want to call it. He could have easily made it in home. Catcher was going one way and the ball was going the other.
Yeah, but
I think he could have made it.
I think he was blocked and he didn't see it. The ball.
He didn't see it. That was
first, and then he was flat-footed and he would have had to make his jump. I mean, and he needs to get a bigger secondary lead. Like Lindor, man. I thought Lindor was going to put pressure on Duvall just to either balk or just throw a ball 4, Lindor was coming up the line. Man. Wow.
But you're getting back to Luciano. What are you going to do with him?
For now, you got to play him.
You have to.
You don't have a shortstop. You got his bat is playing, and you've got to protect the kid. You've got to take him out in late inning games that are tight. 3 runs or less. 3 runs or less, he can't be out there in the 9th inning, especially the 9th inning. You can't have innings extended and get guys upset. You don't want to get, you don't want to get the pitchers that start getting upset. Like that's the second time Duvall's thrown a ground ball, and possible double play. I don't know. Yeah, it's the Giants, but some of this is on the Giants. Okay, you can't pin all this on Luciano. It's like you're playing a kid that came up as a shortstop, but everybody's a shortstop in the Dominican and Venezuela, and it's like all the kids that seem to get drafted are shortstops. You know what? You better be putting him in left field or first base, possibly right field. He needs to learn to be playing. And I think there's a strong likelihood that he does get sent down for a couple reasons. 1, the defense, and then 2, the mental errors of not sliding tonight is just you gotta learn. You gotta play 100%. If you notice, Matos is hustling more now. He's going all out. That ball he caught tonight where he went flying into left center field and made the catch and then kind of ran into the wall. He knows that he has to bust constantly if he's going to stay up here. And Luciano has to do that. He has to play 100%. So he's going to have to, and you know what it's going to need? It's going to take a Wilmer Flores pulling him aside, talking to him as a veteran, and saying, this is what needs to be done. You want to stick up here. We need you. You need to go all out. Don't worry about the physical error. Just go out there and work harder. Keep working at your craft. Don't get your head down. We believe in you. Wilmer Flores is very valuable to this club right now with these three young Latin players because Wilmer can talk to him. Wilmer has been in the league for many years. He got drafted as a shortstop. With the Mets, he's basically not, a true shortstop, Wilmer. He's kind of similar to Luciano. Luciano's quicker, faster than Wilmer ever was, but Wilmer still played shortstop. So
you know what they need to do? After the game, they got to go do some remedial training. When the game's done and everyone's cleared out of the ballpark, you guys got to get back out in the field and work on his craft. That's what needs to happen.
Well,
he needs to be out there, and he's got to get reps, do whatever it takes, because you can't really do it before the game. You can't.
They could do that more at a home game. They're not going to do that probably on the road and after the game. They can do it early the next game. They can give him grounders.
I don't say, hey, you go back to the clubhouse and, get all freaking nice and go out into town when you freaking committed 2 errors. You got to get back out in the field and figure this shit out like now. Don't freaking baby him. He needs to know, hey, dude, come on, let's go.
Well, I think the kid feels pretty bad. You could see it on his face. He was dejected.
But I'm just saying, you still got to do that remedial training, man.
Yeah, I definitely they got to work on it. I don't think they're going to do it after the game. It's not like basketball where you go shoot hoops in the gym when the gym's empty. Mm-hmm. Right. It's a little different when you walk back out onto the field. It's a little different out. Yeah. But it was tough, man. It's tough, but I don't want to see the Giants bury this kid. He's 22 years old, and they need to find the balance between encouragement and correction.
Remember what Farhan did with Dubon, just for running errors. He said, I'm packing. You got to be careful with Farhan. You don't know what he may do.
You can't keep somebody up if they're a liability.
Right.
Which he's a liability defensively, but he's also an asset offensively. You have to find the balance, and the balance is you play him 6 to 7 innings. You play him the full 9. If you're getting blown out, if you're blowing the other team out in a tight game, you bring in Ahmed when he comes back. And until now, he comes back, you're going to have to find somebody, whether that's Brett Wisely or Tyro Estrada. This organization does not have a true defensive shortstop except Nick Ahmed.
Yep.
They had Brandon Crawford. I don't know. I think Luciano with Crawford there, I don't know if people would be crying for Crawford right now if he was healthy, or Ahmed if he was healthy, or, if Crawford would be a stabilizing force for Luciano and just encouraging him. But the Giants will figure it out, I'm sure. Melvin's got experience, and I think he'll figure it out.
Are you concerned with Harrison's spot in the rotation? Here we go again with starting pitching.
I'm a little concerned with his command. He's got great stuff.
He only could pretty much rely on that damn fastball. That's about it, right? His off-speed stuff is just... Well, even with the fastball, I mean, he's, again, high on the arm side, similar to Snell. You notice that? On his fastball? Similar to Snell? High and outside to right-handers?
Yeah. So, I mean,
He's young.
yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, I think the talk's going to be Luciano. Luciano, don't bury this kid,
it
please.
will be.
Don't bury him. He is a good kid. He is feeling crappy. He's 22. He knows he screwed up the last few games at short. You got to let him work it out. And I don't know what the options are besides shortstop for another position. It's a little too late in the game to teach him a new position at the major league level. You can't say, okay, we're going to stick you at first tonight. You can't do that. We're going to stick you in left. He's never done it. So you're going to have to. This is why, I've been clamoring for this for 2 off seasons. Get the kids some work, reps at a different position. I don't know.
And here, what's weird then is I heard this even last year. I think it was Keith Law talking about shortstop is not the ideal spot for Luciano, that he should be moving to the outfield. But the Giants still have not tried to put it.
Well, this is why you can't blame the kid. Look, you got him in a position that he's not going to excel at. Is he just the worst shortstop ever? I don't think so. He's quick with the glove, getting the glove down on the tag. He's just got to work at slowing down. He's trying to hurry. He was trying to hurry a double play again tonight. It was a hard hit ball, and he thought, this is two. What he's got to do, what you're taught to do in that position is, all right, catch the ball and get one. Just focus on getting the ball so you get one. If you field it cleanly, you got a chance at 2. But
it
don't
looked like he got handcuffed, didn't it? He didn't know whether to go, bucket or to scoop it or to catch it. He was all tied up, man.
Get my glove here. Yeah, he didn't know whether this way.
Yep.
Way.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And the last minute he went like this. It's a tough call. You either have to charge that play and get it on the hop before the next hop, or you just step back, get it in your glove, and throw. It's just, but you got to watch that ball in. You got to watch it in to your glove. You can't have the ball coming and you go look over a second. You got to be able to grab that. I mean, that's the first thing. It's I've seen him, take grounders in in practice and warm-ups and all that. It's a little different than a hot shot coming at you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know. Show the glove again, huh? There it is. It's a Rawlings. It's an outfielder's glove. I take the glasses off. I can't. You guys, let me get my Willie Mays catch here. I should get me a blue glove like Matos, huh?
Yeah.
Get me Why didn't he change that thing to orange?
Hey, it's working for him. Don't change it up.
Someone ought to tell him to get an orange glove, man. Like blue's your rival.
Hey, but it's working for him.
Basket catch. Oh, gotta hold the glove up a little more. So it's concerning, but I still like his bat in the lineup. I like his speed. I like him on the bases, except for he needs to slide. He needs to slide. He needs to, go all out. I think he thought that ball was going to go to first base. That mental error, mental rookie error. I think he thought the ball was that Alonso was going to go to first, just get the one out. Was that
What's up, PK?
What inning was that?
8th, wasn't it?
That wasn't the inning they got all the runs, was it? No, because Bailey.
No, I think it was the 8th, wasn't it?
I know
7th or 8th inning. It was 7th or 8th inning.
Yeah. What do I do with my glasses? Oh, there they are.
No, a lot of people are talking about, what do you think about the Pomeranz signing?
I don't know. Are they going to use him as a starter or a bullpen guy?
I don't know.
He was with the Dodgers.
Last time he pitched was in 2021.
He was pitching in AAA this year.
But I'm talking about MLB 2021.
Yeah. He pitched okay in Oklahoma City, according to my Dodger.
You know what? Snell had an immaculate inning, and he pitched great in AAA. We'll see. Whatever. He's a major leaguer, okay? Hasn't pitched in 2 years in a major league, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm not excited. I don't know why. I mean, I guess because the young guys ain't built up enough. Is that it? Is he built up enough?
Don't know, but they don't have a lot. So Jackson Reitz was DFA'd.
Yep.
And they added Pomeranz to the roster, and then they sent down who the heck did they send down on this one?
Black.
Oh, that's right, Mason Black. That was a good move.
Yep.
You can't keep throwing Mason Black out there.
I mean, I guess they had to get someone who could maybe do that. I don't know, man. I don't know. That kind of surprised me they got Drew Pomeranz.
Yeah, they're dumpster diving again.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're not going with the youngsters. Maybe service time. That's why. Then you got to pay them. That's the reason why.
And they're over the cap, and you know, if you hadn't signed Slater and Murphy, that's $8 million. But whatever, you know. Dan, can you get Mark Simon? Oh, okay. There's a lot of people I need to try and get, but
Mark Murray, he always has Mark Simon on his show.
Who does?
Marty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Harrison didn't look good tonight. It's amazing they won this game. I mean,
it's amazing that they've won these last 3 games the way they have. I mean, it's weird.
This is the wildest 4-game stretch I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
I mean,
it's crazy.
4 games in a row where a team was down 4 runs or more, 8th inning or later, and the team that was down won every game. I think the good, the bad, and the ugly. You got the Mets feed tonight?
Yeah.
And their cameras?
Yeah, I think it's the same. I think it might be the same.
Well, did you have to watch Larry Baird?
Oh, see, I didn't see Larry Bird. Well, then again, I only caught towards the tail end of the game anyways.
Oh, you didn't see it? Okay.
Not the whole thing.
All right. We had to
the best part of it.
we had to deal with Larry Bear, a couple sightings of Larry Bear in the front row up there. I was like, oh, gosh.
Oh, joy.
Joy. Guys, he's about as phony as a $3 bill, I think. Not a Larry Bear fan. Okay, the first team doing okay, interesting. I knew it had to be a long time. I haven't seen the Giants do it in 54 years of watching the Giants.
Mike, don't bring up 1932 because baseball didn't exist back then. It was the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, Larry Bear with Chris Berman. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Cryptic. I was at that game in 32. You're right. I can tell you all about it. Text message me. direct message me. I'll tell you more about the game, whatever you want to know. I was there. Yeah. Hold on here. What is going on here? Who do we got in the chat tonight?
We got everybody in there. I see Stephen Dre, Brian Trujillo. Baseball didn't exist in the 1890s.
It did. I was there. I threw out the first pitch in the ceremonial
moves like Abdul-Jabbar. Larry Bear is great. Just for that, do I time him out for that 5 minutes?
Who said this?
Moves like Abdul-Jabbar. I got a feeling. I don't know who that is. I got a feeling.
Whatever. It's his own opinion.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing. I'm not going to get rid of him.
I just find Larry Bear disingenuous. That's all. That's just my own take. I know too much inside stuff about him that yeah.
Yes, Aaron, ride it out with Luciano until Ahmed gets back. And when he comes back, it's going to be, like you said, what, late inning stuff if they're up by 3, something like that.
Mike, what has he done? Tell us. I'm not going to say incriminating.
We don't know anything. We don't know anything. Come on. We're NorCal Sports Network. We don't know nothing.
I know something.
We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing.
I know something.
We know nothing.
See what else we got in here.
Tee shot.
He beat it. Yeah. There's more other than that type of thing. But anyway. Yeah. Please keep Luciano. These guys are gelling right now and playing hot. Yeah, you keep him. He's helping the team win. He almost helped them lose. He's kind of it's a difficult situation. But the Giants, look, I'm not going to put all this on Marco Luciano. I'm just not. Giants know what he is.
Okay.
They refuse to move him to another position. That's on them.
I'll tell you what, though. I hear what you're saying, but he is the player. That is the position that he is playing, and he does need to play better. You can't excuse his play. I mean, yeah, should have Giants have played him in a different position to probably move him? Yes. But he's up here in the big leagues playing shortstop. He's not ready as a shortstop. Right. That's why I'm saying maybe he needs more practice. He needs something. So when he's out there, we can't, yes, we can blame the organization for not moving him, but it's up to him to be a big leaguer, right? This is the big leagues.
It is, but if he doesn't have it, he doesn't have it.
Right. Exactly. I understand that.
If he's not it's like saying, okay, we're going to put you at pitcher, but you can't get anybody out. It's your job. You're a pitcher.
Here's also a problem is even if you were to move him a position, who are you moving out of another position to get him to play right now?
Well, I'm saying you don't do that at this level.
At this level, right? You have to do it.
You had to do this in spring training and off-season stuff.
Yes,
the Giants have been stubborn and kept him at short, so he needs to play. He's the best hitter they've got at the shortstop position,
right?
And this team needs hitting.
And I don't know his workout regimen, but I'm hoping that he's taking extra time to be a better shortstop. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping he's just not.
He's not dogging it. Of course he is.
No. I'm not saying dogging it. I'm just saying.
No, they're working with him. They're working with him. They know it's a weakness. They know they've got to work with him. I mean, what do you think? The coaches are going to say, we need you to work on this, and we're going to come out early, a half hour early, and he's going to go, no.
Right. Right.
I mean,
I'm just hoping that's happening. That's all I care. I would love to see footage of him on the field with the coaches, coaching him up. Shake and bake. Eric and Dan, thanks for being the best at covering the Giants. Lifelong fan. Moved from the Bay Area to Utah. I stay up late to watch you guys watch your guys' take after the games. Y'all keep it real. Appreciate that.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake. Love it. I mean, they got good coaches. Wotus is, a help. Right. You got Matty Williams out there. He's one of the all-time great defenders. So he's going to work with them. You're going to have a lot of guys encouraging him. They need him. They need him.
Hey, and I'm not saying that he has to be B-Craw, but there is a medium. There is a medium between B-Craw and someone who has cinder blocks as glove, right? There is a middle ground in there. I just want him to be able to cut down on some of these errors and then
yeah,
suffice. At least suffice.
Here's my call to the Giants. Look, don't be calling this young 22-year-old out. I heard Kruko do it on KMBR the other day. Said he's not ready, needs to go down to AAA and work on. Look, you can have him work and work and work on the game, and he can get better incrementally. But you need to be putting him at a different position. You should have him be. Look, if you had the foresight of looking at your club, you would say, gosh, we may have an ideal DH right now in Marco Luciano. Marco Luciano who can DH and play shortstop in an emergency situation for us if we run out of shortstop in the game. But you got Soler. I think, Soler knocked one out tonight and he might get going. But Marco needs to be in the lineup. And I just think that I don't know where you put him. I really don't. Left field is an option. First base is an option. And don't give me, well, you got so-and-so in left field and you got so-and-so at first base. I don't care. You also had Willie McCovey and Orlando Cepeda,
And what happened to Orlando?
First base. Well, they sent Willie to left field for a while, and then they traded Orlando.
Exactly.
But you can make trades. Yeah, yes. You just have to make better trades. You don't trade for Ray Sadecki, okay? But you can make better deals. Look, give me a good problem. Give me too many good players that are blocking people. That's a good problem. Now I can trade people. So no, Michael Roeder, I've already said you can't send him down. And you can't work on a different position at the major league level. He is where he is. What I'm saying is I blame the Giants for not having – they had all off season. They could have told him, look, you're going to go play winter ball? Go play left field. We want you to learn left field. We want you to learn first base. Whatever it is, go learn it. Spring training. Did they ever even attempt to put him in any other position? No. Let him work on it. How about AAA? Have you done anything? No. The Giants have kept him at shortstop. Shortstop. You don't think they see this? You think this is a surprise the last few days?
Okay, here's a question. Then why haven't the Giants made a move?
Because who's running the organization, Eric?
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We're sitting there, we think that we know that the Giants are going to be doing the right thing, but they haven't for the last year. Or I will say the last couple of years.
Come on. The guy who's running the organization he's not aggressive. He just believes everything's going to pan out.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of panning out, the Giants haven't looked yet, but we're about to look. They may be in the third wild card spot right now. Let's take a look. They're tied. for the third wild card spot. They've caught the Padres. There you go. So the Giants, but look, the Diamondbacks are looming and the Cardinals. It's so early. It's so early to be, scoreboard watching or standings, but we just show it just to show it. It's not like, oh, this is going to come down to the wire. I mean, the Giants could.
It just gives you a gauge on what's happening. Giants
could blow teams away and start all of a sudden become the first wild card team, just get hot, or they could fall back, but they're winning games right now. They need to be winning. That's the important thing. They're beating teams they should be beating. But my concern is this. I'm optimistic, but I'm also, there's a little bit of pessimism in there. Let me explain. They just played the Pirates 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
They just played the Rockies 3 games, beat the Rockies pretty good. Then they've won what? 6 of 7. They've won 6 of 7. In those 7 games they won,
mm-hmm.
They beat Colorado, right?
Right.
For the first one.
Mm-hmm.
For the last of the 7. Well, the 3 of those. Okay. Of the last 4, they've trailed in all 4 games.
Right.
Late. And yes, they've had magical comebacks. But it's very easy. Well, the first game they were ahead. I'm sorry. They were ahead. The last 3 could have easily been losses. Easily. And should have been losses if the Pirates had any pitching or the Mets had any pitching. I had just texted you guys. I can't believe they're leaving this pitcher in right before Bailey hit the grand slam. I was like, I can't even believe it. This guy's dog meat. He's throwing. He looked like one of my pitchers I used to face growing up. Just easy tosses right in there.
He was either bouncing them or was down the middle. One or the other.
So they could be. They're 26 and 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
They could easily, guys, be 23 and 29, and we have a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
They are literally a play here, a play there from being 6 under. So just think about this. Don't start printing your World Series tickets and saying this team is unbelievable. They've beaten the Rockies, the Pirates, and the Mets. Okay? Now, if they continue to beat the Mets in this 2 games remaining and come home and take 2 or 3 from the Phillies and 2 or 3 from the Yankees,
whoo!
Now you're
doing something.
You're doing something, okay? But let's just not get too over our heads and say, I mean, enjoy the wins. Believe me, you're never going to see 3 games in a row like this the rest of your life. I can almost guarantee it. You're never going to see 3 games.
No. Well, who knows? Maybe it happens again tomorrow.
They're down 4 runs in the 8th inning or later and come back and win. So I just want to, put a little bit of a caution flag up there. I know, Will, you've already got the tickets. He's looking at NLDS. Yeah. But
there you go, Daniel. That's what I always say. They're cooking with gas. Yes. Correct, Daniel. I like it.
Hey, Mike, I'm not just talking I'm talking as general. Man, he
is a literalist.
I was just going to say the exact words. Are you a literalist? You took the exact words out of my mouth.
Oh, my gosh.
Golly, man. Mike, settle down.
It's okay, Mike.
I'm enjoying the wins, too. I'm just, oh, my goodness. The comments I receive on Twitter is just unbelievable. I just like it. It's yeah. Oh my goodness. Let me see what I've got here tonight. Do I have anything crazy again? Um,
Ryan is going to the game on Tuesday. See how we look against the Phillies. Whoo boy.
awesome.
Who's pitching? Do you know by chance? I
Hmm.
don't know. If Ryan, do you know? You don't have to look at it. I wonder who they're going to face.
Probably whoever pitched last night. So maybe Pomerantz. You might get Pomerantz.
Yeah, you might get to see Pomerantz. There you go, Ryan. That should be fun.
Yeah. Hey, you ought to pull up my Twitter. Mark Graves posted something. I reposted it. The Pete Crow Armstrong. We should be able to play the whole thing. It was a minor league game. Blow it up, play the sound. This was awesome. I retweeted it, so it should be my last tweet.
Let's see what we got here.
I didn't know Pete Crow Armstrong was back down in the minors. Didn't he come up with the Cubs for a while? He was
up with the Cubs for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Michael Roeder says he sends me good stuff on Twitter.
Okay.
Mike, yeah, I think.
All right, there you go. You ready?
Yeah, is it blown up as big as it can get?
I think we should. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Let me get rid of the comp.
It's thrown behind PCA. They're about 5 feet behind him. 1-0 pitch. And now that sails over his head. You have to warn him. You have to warn him. That is, you got to warn him. You can't do that. Yeah, he's going to get tossed. Marty's defending his player, and he gets tossed. Yep, I'm sure a 10-year big leaguer just lost his control 2 pitches to Pete Crow Armstrong successively like that. And now we have warning. Why do the I-Cubs get warned? They didn't do anything.
Still 2-0.
And delivers. Swing and a drive. Right field.
Look at that bat flip.
Way back. Bye-bye. Bye-bye with the much-deserved backflip.
Play that bat flip part over again. Just scroll it back to
Willie Peralta won the battle. Pete Crow back. Peralta kicks and delivers. Swing and a drive. Right field. Way back. Goodbye.
I love it. I love it, man.
Wow.
That was fun.
That was more of a bat spike.
Yeah, that was
He didn't flip it. That went straight to the ground.
Yeah, and we got
I don't know why he was throwing at him.
At best, what do you guys see the team doing in the playoffs if they make it and are hot? Young guys included. It's early, I know, but just curious.
Playoffs? No. Not yet.
It's at best, what do you see it's so hard to say, when you still have 110 games left, but doing in the playoffs if they make it or not, young and if they're hot. I think you ride the wave as long as you can. Maybe you make some tweaks. It's really hard to say, if Luciano, a lot of this could be getting into his head now as balls start coming at him, he's got a little bit of what appears to be it looks like he might be lackadaisical. I don't think he is. I think it's just his mannerisms. So I don't know. But, what are we laughing at?
Will Martinez. I don't think Eric is a bat flip kind of guy. They didn't have bat flips in the early 1900s. I said, Will, they curtsied back then.
Oh gosh. Who's Gosos? Gossos? Dan, you're a Debbie Downer. Enjoy the ride the Giants are giving us. Have some fun, dude.
Hold on. You got to watch the whole show. That's all you got to do. Just watch the whole show.
Yeah, you can't just come in and interject. It's like it's not a 52-minute joyride, okay? It's like I'm one thing you got to understand about me, Gosos, is I will always give you it real. And at the beginning of the show, I said this is an unbelievable thing that's happening right now. Enjoy it. I said Chapman is out of this world. The plays he's making, he might be, top 5, maybe top 2 defensive third baseman of all time. I tweeted it out. I'm enjoying it. I said, I've been watching baseball for 54 years. This is, I've never seen anything like this, where there's 3 games in a row where they've come back and won, being 4 runs down in the 8th inning or later. I'm enjoying this. I got my Giants jersey on. What do you want me to do? Backflips? Now I'm giving you some reality. I'm trying to tell you, because I know my chat, and there's people in the chat that think the Giants are now going to just rattle off like 25 straight wins and they're just going to be incredible. And I'm just telling you, have some, enjoy the wins, but be prepared, because this team has done this. I've seen this team go on 8-game win streaks followed up by 8-game losing streaks. Okay. So,
hey, Brody 7 with $5. What's up, man? Thank you for the donation. Did you guys see the Giants are favorites to sign Vlad Jr.? And Juan Soto said the doors are not closed on anybody for his free agency thoughts. Hey, first thing, I'll start with the Juan Soto. Forget about it, man. He ain't coming. Don't even start with the Juan Soto. Please, man. It ain't happening, man. It's not happening. Please. Yeah. Let's not start that already. But Vlad Jr., what do you think, Dan? We talked a little bit about it last night.
With Soto, I'm not even going to think about it. Why?
Vlad Jr. What about Vlad Jr.?
That's a possibility, because it's a trade. You can,
okay.
I'll believe it when I see it.
That's,
I'll believe it when I see it. I'm happy with what Lamont Wade is doing right now. The guy's playing really good defense, and offensively, he's the leading player in the league on base percentage. What do you want? Soler's starting to hit the ball. He hit one out, and he hit one to the track. We'll see. So I don't know. Vlad Jr. could help.
It's another, it extends the lineup. But
yeah, Will Martinez. There you go. Dan and Eric are the typical East Coast sports fans that grew up on the West Coast. This is the kind of shows that do well in Philly and New York. Yeah, I got a bunch of pansy. No, I'm.
Oh, I didn't say that. But...
Come on. There's only not a bunch. There's only some of you guys are pansies, okay? I don't have to name names. You know who you are. But now they're going to go, is he talking about me? If you have to say that, if you said, is he talking about me? You're probably right.
Oh my God. Oh, let me throw one of these in here. Hold on. Where's it at? Get one of these in here.
See, when you got to come back and argue with
Oh,
me, if you're going to argue with me, you just might be one of those guys.
Oh, man.
And I didn't have to say it. Look. Oh, come on, guys. Lighten up, man.
Speaking of which, where is Robert? Haven't seen Robert tonight.
I don't know.
Maybe he went to watch the game. They are in New York.
Oh, Robert Rothberg. Oh, okay, I thought you meant our Robert.
Yeah, Robert Rothberg, not Robert Boyd.
Foss, what is this? How would you know you were only born like 9 years ago? Ooh, let's get the chat ring going.
He's joking. He's joking.
Come on, let's bring in a Larry Bird, Bill Lambier smackdown. Mitchell and Ness, whose jersey?
I know who it is. Come on, the chat knows.
Wait, you know what?
Who guessed first. Let's see who guessed first.
Yeah.
What's the name of the player on the back of Dan's jersey? Let's see who gets it first. Come on. Posse wants us to open the phones. We did that yesterday.
We're almost.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah.
D-Shot says Posey. No, come on, man.
I've worn it before.
Eddie! He gets it. Eddie gets it.
He got it?
Yeah, he got it.
There it is. You see it?
No, we see a 12. There you go. There's the panic. And tell us the story of why you got that jersey.
It was on sale, and he was no longer a Giant. But you know what? I remember my Giants. He made the great play in the 2014 series.
Oh, that double play. I know, man.
But you know what I am looking for right now? I am going to order, if I can find it. I don't see it. My next order, guys, that I am going to get a jersey of. There it is.
What a homer, man! You're a homer, dude.
I'm kidding.
No
I'm not putting a Chapman jersey on.
My keyboard just collapsed because of this.
My
God!
How about that one?
No way, dude.
How about that one?
My keyboard just totally collapsed.
Nope, I'm not doing that one either.
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
I'm looking for the one I want, but I don't see it. They don't carry it.
Oh, brother.
There's one.
Yeah.
Come on, give me Matos. Where is Matos? Hey, there's one that I could wear. I would wear that. Hey, you know what? You guys want to contribute to my Twitter poll? Did you see my Twitter poll, Eric? He's gone.
What's that? Yeah, I'm gone. I'm right here.
Did you see my Twitter poll?
Yeah, I did. I didn't get a chance to vote yet.
Pull it up. Let's take a look at the results.
Let's see what we got here. God, I can't believe it, man.
I'm not doing a Chapman.
Man. Where are we at here? Come on.
Yeah, Peter North. If Chappie hits 255 on the season and 20 bombs, the chat has to buy me a jersey. I will buy a Chapman jersey if he does that. If he hits at the end of the year, if he hits over 255 and 20 plus bombs, buy a jersey.
Ooh.
Chapman.
Ooh.
Okay, how do you think the results are? Does it show you the results?
I got to vote.
Go ahead and vote. Are we going to see what Eric votes, or is he going to go behind the booth silently? Like,
what do we want to do? Hard to group 4 as only 4 choices are allowed. We'd love to.
Yeah, I want to do a poll individually. I want to see who the number 1 jersey would be bought.
Where's Slater and Ahmed?
We didn't have room for them. I didn't even have Soler in there.
A combo pack. There it is. How many votes? 50, only 55 votes, though.
Yeah. What does that tell you, though, right there?
It says What is 65% of 55 votes?
I don't know, 30 something.
It's not. You got to get a couple of hundred in there for it to show something.
Yeah, I needed to tag a couple people and I forgot. Hey, we got a new subscriber here.
New subscriber. Where? Hey, look at this. DL Meta. What's your thoughts on Luciano? Kid is blowing routine plays and almost blowing games like tonight and in the Pirates series.
Well, here's my thoughts.
You kind of went over it, but yeah, go for it. Recap.
Yeah, maybe he just came in. My thoughts are he's obviously not a big league ready shortstop, but they have nobody else to play. They need his bat in the lineup because without his bat, the lineup just gets really thin. I am a proponent of playing Marco for the first 7 innings of a ball game. And when you get into the later innings, and when you have a defensive shortstop like Nick Ahmed, that you put Nick Ahmed in to play the last couple innings defensively in close games. If the Giants are up by, heck, all the games count. If the Giants are up by 8, maybe you keep Luciano in there. But if it's 4 runs or less, you probably need to put him in because a rally can get started with an error easily. So I think you just take Luciano out. Give him his 3 at-bats a game. Maybe if they're hitting well, he gets 4 at-bats, get around. But he needs 3 at-bats a game and get him out of there. But don't send him down. He helps the team offensively. That is my take. I'm sticking to it.
There you go. Answered your question, hopefully. Meta.
Thanks for the donation. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome.
We got a question right here.
Oh, hold on real quick. If he's a new subscriber, maybe he hasn't seen this. Maybe. We'll see. Here we go. This is what we think.
Play the kick.
Focus, Luciano. Focus. Don't make me put cinder blocks on your hands. Come on now. Focus. Figure it out, man. You're a big leaguer. All right, let's go.
Look at Eric, man. I think Luciano's probably going to have a hard night sleeping if he's watching this.
No, I think he's sleeping perfectly fine.
We're just so you know, guys, this was a 3-day weekend series with the Mets. And after last night's 3-hour-plus marathon, I told Eric and Los these shows will be combined 3 hours. So we're over 1 hour. So that just means one of the next 2 shows is getting cut. Yeah. Because it's a 3-hour. If we go 2 hours tonight, that means we got an hour left between the 2 shows. So we're about ready to wrap this thing up. Do we have any final thoughts, Eric?
Final thoughts. Let's see. Who's pitching tomorrow? Hicks.
And who's going for
the Mets?
The Mets.
Let's take a peek at the let's see. Let's take
I'm telling you what, though, if Luciano has another error tomorrow, I'm putting cinder blocks on his hands. 100%. Cinder blocks.
Cinder blocks, huh? Hold on here. What the heck? Where'd my pitching matchups go? I got to pull it up here. MLB tomorrow, Saturday. Hey, early game tomorrow, 10:40. It is Severino. Yeah, as you said, Lewis.
He's good.
Yeah, and Sunday is Logan Webb against the Mets' Sean Manaea. Ooh,
That should be fun.
should be fun. Yeah.
Severino, that'll be a tough one. That's a tough pitcher.
Yeah.
But the Giants, they just get into the bullpen, and then that's kind of what they've been doing.
Johnny T says, Dan, you added Rodriguez.
No.
Eric added Rodriguez. I'm not the technical guy behind this. I'm just the brains.
If it was technical, we wouldn't even be live right now. we would be live somewhere in like Mozambique or something.
He said Eric, I meant, yeah. Hey, look, Eric, all this good stuff you see and everything that is part of the show, the music, the videos, these things.
Expert at that. An expert.
All Eric. All Eric. This one's me. This one's me for. I added that one. I wanted this one in for Chardal.
Yep.
I called him Fly Doll at the time because he was like one of the flies that was you just can't get rid of.
Yep, and then we added a couple of these for last year. We needed these for last year. Any other? Yeah, there's a lot of that last year. Yeah, we got another super chat here.
Just for fun, all-time favorite Giant, Eric Dan Los.
Here we go.
Well, Los isn't in here. Who's your all-time favorite Giant?
All-time favorite.
I'll let Eric go first.
Thank you for the $5. Shake and bake. My all-time favorite has to be Will Clark. Will Clark was my all-time favorite.
Ooh. Wow. I've got so many. I don't even know where to go.
I'm just talking childhood. Of course, you got a whole bunch of others afterwards, but as a kid growing up, yeah, it was Will Clark.
Will was great. I'll tell you, at the time, I had his jersey.
Jack the Ripper?
Orange. Jack Clark. Signed.
Jack was another one, yeah.
Jack was my all-time. But then I love the Count. I love Johnny Monefusco.
Monefusco, yeah.
I used to go out and try and emulate him on the pitching mound. I would say Vida Blue was one. But if you put me and said, you got a gun to my head and I got 10 seconds to choose, the one that's going to pop right off my tongue is Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey, fair enough. That's a good one. Can't go wrong with that one, right?
Yeah.
Hey, since you asked Shake and Bake, who's yours? I know it takes a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds before you say it, but who is your favorite all-time Giant?
Should we ask the pansies out there too? Oh, wait, I didn't say it. Hey guys, before you get bent out of shape and you get your
all in jest,
just trying to have some fun.
Brian Wilson.
Guys accuse me of not having fun on the show. Come on. I'm having a little fun. And
interesting. Brian Wilson is his favorite. Look at that.
Interesting, yeah. There we go.
Jump up, and get down. There we go.
Oh, you know what I wanted to end? Hey, should have brought it up, man. It's too late to finish it tonight. You guys want to watch a Lamont Wade interview maybe tomorrow?
We got the Ramos one too.
Or the Ramos one. We got Wade and Ramos.
Let me take a gander.
I
don't know how long they are. Let's see.
Mike says, Dan, I may be a pansy, but I'm not a quitter. But you got taken. You got taken by me last night, Mike. That was me. That got Acuna from you.
Lamont Wade is 7 minutes and 27 seconds, and Ramos is 10 minutes, 16. There you go.
I bet Mike didn't know that was me doing
Yeah,
it.
Mike, that was bad, dude. Ooh, that was right up there with one of these. Ooh.
You never know. Soler got a homer tonight, but so did Acuna.
Mm.
You never know. You never know.
Mm.
You got Scooble. It might be a trade that helps both teams.
Mm.
It could be one of those help both teams.
Mm.
Dan just admitted he's running. I have not been running the team whatsoever. I just had some free time and started playing around yesterday. And I got the juices flowing, and it's just like
man.
So
I come in the green room yesterday. Hey, what do you think? I was like, oh, no way.
I'm not running this. I'm not running. I'm not running.
What do I do? I can't get a hold of Matt. What do I do?
It's Matt's call. It's his
team. I know.
It's his team, man. I'm just trying to help him out, and it was kind of fun to get the trade juices flowing again.
Mitchell Ness says, heard Ray is throwing ahead of schedule. I heard. Look, I'm going to say something right now. I don't believe it until he's on the mound in a big league game and is able to produce. Because I'm not falling for all this crap. You heard this about Cobb. You heard this about Snell. Look, until they're out there on the mound producing, I don't give a crap what he's doing, as long as he's doing it in a big league game and he's executing. I don't want to hear this other crap.
Senior says he won't be running the team until the team is in third place. Nah, I had some priorities I had to deal with. It was just a little fun.
Oh, what was this? How about that blockbuster Matt's team sent me today? Was that you?
Matt sent him a blockbuster?
Uh-oh.
I didn't see that. Let me look. Let's take a look. It came from Matt's team?
That's what he's saying.
Is it still out there, Senior, or did he reject it?
Had to have rejected it. Oh, wait. He says, yep. I don't know if it's yep. He's yep as in he sent it, but I don't know.
I don't see no.
Never mind. It wasn't. It was Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. Nothing to see here.
Glenn is going to die with Ohtani. Yep. I heard somebody else. I heard somebody was after Ohtani.
Yep.
DD.
Two
yes. DD. Yeah, I know. I look, I'm like AJ Preller. I've got I don't even care what happens in this league because I'm not involved, but I got my finger on the pulse.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I get around.
Now I know. Have you ever heard of the term during World War II in submarines? Loose lips sink ships.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know.
Ellie,
I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you, buddy.
On who? Me, or are you talking to somebody else?
They know who it is.
Talking about have something to do with Ellie?
Damn right.
You ain't getting no Tawny on him.
Damn right.
He might regret it still, though, when the feds get coming down.
Yeah,
still
maybe.
could.
It still
Never
could
know.
happen. The way he's playing now, he doesn't seem to be stressing.
Yeah, that's for sure. Any final thoughts from the chat? You guys want to hear Dan making excuses for Luciano not being able to field a ground ball by blaming the Giants, laughing out loud? What a joke.
That's not what we're talking about, dude.
You don't understand what I'm saying, John. Josh, you must be under 28.
Did you hear the entire thing that he said about why he's talking about the Giants? Yes, it is ultimately up to the player, but it would behoove the Giants to find a new position, and they could have done that 2 years ago. If they knew he sucked as a shortstop, maybe they should find a different position.
Yeah. Josh, what I said is exactly that. I said the Giants know that he's not a shortstop, and they continue to play him at shortstop. The results you're going to get, you cannot completely put it all on Luciano if he's not ready to play shortstop, and you've only put him at shortstop and never tried to put him at another position. That's what I'm saying. And they've had 2 years at least to, I mean, you've had him in the system since he was 17. He's been in the system, or 16. He's been in the system since like 2018. Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is his 7th year. I think you should know by now if he can play shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't believe him at a shortstop, then you should be putting him at another position. So, because you need Marco Luciano on this team, you need his bat.
Mm-hmm.
And I still want him to play shortstop.
What is wrong with these people? Can they not blame the club at all for anything? Or do they think that this club is totally innocent in everything that they do? Come on, dude.
You got it. These are some of the pansies I'm talking about. These are the young crowd that is.
Is it even young? Is it even young? I don't know.
It's mostly young. It's mostly young.
Maitland Eagle with $2 says Yaz missed that ball on the wall. Should have been out. You know what? That's funny because Ron Darling even said that. He said that Yaz flubbed that. He should have had that ball.
Although we've got a lot of young guys that are sharp, very sharp. Bora, very sharp.
Ryan,
very sharp.
Chase seemed to be pretty.
Chase, Cody,
TN.
TN. Yeah, it's not just you got some old guys too. I mean, I'm being facetious. Okay, age has nothing to do with it, but sometimes your age has something to do with it when you can't comprehend and you just have your mind set on one thing.
Yeah, it's comprehension,
it's all about comprehension. You got to learn to hear the context of something that's being said. Because, I got people still saying, oh, Chapman. You know what, guys? Chapman's playing out of his mind for the last 10, 11 games. But he still stunk for almost 40, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's still like 77% to 23%. He stunk like 77% of the time. If he continues to play like this, I hope he does. It'll be great. It helps the Giants in more ways than one.
Okay, let's do this real quick. Tomorrow, does Luciano make an error at shortstop?
I don't think he does. I mean, it's rare to make a shortstop an error every game.
He's close to it.
Yeah.
Averaging. Yeah, he's close.
Well, the throwing error was tough because he needed I don't know if I have to see the replay again. I don't know if Lamont Wade gave him a clear throwing lane.
Ron Darling said he did. He was on the side.
Did?
He was on his is it the glove side? I can't remember. He was on the home side of the bag. That's where.
Okay. And yeah.
Home plate side of first base.
I hope Wisely doesn't start tomorrow, Mark. That would be a bad signal, in my opinion, because Luciano got 3 hits. Unless you're going to put Luciano at DH, and give Soler a day off, but Luciano starting to hit. Just play Luciano. Just play him. Yep, there are seniors in the chat.
Oh,
Yep.
real quick, Johnny was asking, who do you think the player of the game is today? Ooh, that's tough. It's either Bailey or Chapman. I'm going to say Bailey, though.
It's Bailey.
Yeah, he's the one that got the grand slam.
But
it was also Chapman who saved the damn game. Mets could have won.
Yeah.
If it got through Chapman.
Hey, and you know what? Before you guys jump on, we haven't even mentioned this. Before you go jumping on Luciano for the error, how about Yaz misjudging that fly ball that he should have caught?
Yeah, I put that super chat just up. Ron Darling talked about it.
Oh, it was in a super chat?
Yeah, I talked about it. I think you were reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
Ron Darling talked about it in the broadcast. He said that Yaz really screwed that one up.
Yeah.
But then he praised them on the next one when Lindor hit that shot off the wall.
He held him to a single.
Yeah, Yaz. He goes, now Yaz did well on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as a big league announcer, you really need to know what's going on in the league. And not
he knew exactly what was going on he knew everything. He knew what was going on with Harrison. He knew what was going on with Chapman, of course. I mean, I think everyone knows Chapman.
I mean, does
he knew about the kids.
Does he know that Yaz has been a great defensive right fielder? Did he say anything about that?
I think he said something about that, yeah.
You know what's weird? Austin Slater looks like he's 100% healthy in the dugout. What's going on there? What do you think's going on? Slater's in there. Conforto's in there. Are they keeping these guys? I mean, at some point they got to play. They got to come off or send them down to get a rehab. I mean, Slater's been out 2 weeks tomorrow. Wasn't it a Saturday where he got?
I can't remember. It was against the Dodgers, right? Wasn't it against the Dodgers?
No.
Maybe it was before that. No. I take it back. It wasn't. Or what?
No, it was on a weekend game, I think.
No, it was. When did, because it was the day after Lee got hurt, wasn't it?
Day before. He got hurt before Lee, didn't he?
I thought it was after. I could be wrong, though.
Maybe it was after.
I thought it was after.
No, Lee was out with a foot injury.
That's what it was, yeah.
And they were playing at home.
Just for like 2 games.
And Lee missed the Dodgers series, but he missed the Cincinnati series. It was against Cincinnati on a Saturday.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was against Cincinnati. And the next day, Lee came out on Sunday, got hurt on Sunday.
His first game back after his foot, yeah.
Yeah. Dang. You know, I hate to see anybody get hurt, especially a guy like Jung-Hoo Lee. Laughing at Graves' comment. Wave the white flag, the towel. I hate to see a guy like him get hurt, but we are getting a chance to see Matos now every day.
Matos belongs.
And the one area that Matos has got to change, though, I know he's an aggressive hitter and he goes after the first ball a lot. He's got to start taking pitches and work a walk. If you're going to lead off, believe me, you're going to lead off, you got to walk at times.
That's what I said about Lee. Remember, he never took a walk.
I'd put Wade as the leadoff hitter and Matos second because, you know, I just think that would be a better move. But anyway, we're out of here. We've gone an hour and 25 minutes. That means we've got about 40 minutes tomorrow and then 55 Sunday. So hold on a sec here. 1 sec here. Hold on. Carry on. I got to do something here.
Oh, here we go. All right, what do we got out there? Moji, what's up? Good to see you. Giants better start playing some solid ball. This come from behind it won't last. I agree, Mitchell. They need to win somewhere. It's, you know, you're not having to freaking do these dramatic late inning comebacks, man. You can only do that so many times. I agree. And the same goes for the pitching, right, Mitchell? Pitching needs to step up, man. Pitching needs to step up. The starting pitchers are not doing the Giants any favors. They're putting a lot of pressure on the lineup. I mean, the lineup's coming through, but the pitching's got to come through. They got to be able to lock it down and give the lineup a chance to kind of breathe a little bit. My goodness. Hey, thanks, Justin. Appreciate it. Thanks for showing up in the chat. Much appreciated. What do we got? D-Shot says Slater will F up the chemistry. Yeah, it might. Luciano basically is he is a rookie. He's a rookie. No doubt about it. Yes, Cameron. I love the Mets broadcast. That was I wanted to hear Ron Darling, and he was fantastic. He was as expected. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was awesome. Yes, Moji, early game tomorrow. You're muted, Dan. You're muted.
Robert just got off work, and there's been another trade that just got brokered.
Oh, my God. Which Robert?
Well, there's only one Robert in the league, right?
That's right. I already know who it is. I can guarantee I know who it is. I won't even look.
Who?
Corey Seager. How did I know, huh? How did I know that? You know how I know that? Because he's already traded Cody Bellinger. He's already traded Austin Riley. Yeah, he's packing it in, man. He's packing it in. Who'd you give up? Who'd you give up?
Is Senior still in there?
I don't know.
Corbin Carroll was in the deal.
Oh, man, Mo, yeah, the weather's beautiful here. These next 2 days are going to be fantastic. It's actually cold outside right now.
Senior in the deal?
There's the pending. That is, here we go.
Is Matt in here? Is Matt in here? I didn't even.
No. Here we go. There it is.
Senior's in.
Are you effing kidding me? Dude.
Gave up the top closer.
What is the point, man?
Gave up the top closer. And pretty
honestly,
difficult.
Luis Robert ain't gonna do nothing for you though.
He's coming back soon.
He's gonna get hurt again. He always gets hurt. He ain't gonna stay in the lineup long.
I think he stays in there longer this time.
I don't know, man. He's a big dude. I don't see it.
Hip flexor. He had a hip flexor.
Yeah, he's always pulling lower hamstrings, obliques.
If he stays healthy, though.
Yeah, but he's on a shitty ass team too.
Maybe he'll get traded.
He probably will. I know you. I knew Corey Seager was going to get traded eventually. Robert, you're not even playing, dude. You're just taking on people's garbage.
That's not bad. Let's see. Carroll, not playing well, but what happens if he gets it going? Helsley was tough to give up, though, leading the league in saves.
Yeah.
But got Max Fried. Did Fried pitch?
Kalenic? I mean, you didn't give up anyone that's producing right now. You gave up no one that is doing anything but Helsley. So basically, you traded Helsley for Seager, Fried, and Luis Robert. Wow.
Corbin Carroll
isn't doing shit. Let me bring him up. Do I gotta bring up his stats?
Wow,
dude. Robert, man.
I'm not really playing, Senior. I'm just this is what I like to do. Just make some deals.
Let me see some.
Ryan says my phone died. I'm back. Oh, Kyle's got some trivia. No, Kyle. I still don't know how this team can't hit. Matt's team tonight went 8 for 46, a 174 batting average. Why is this continuing to happen? Why can't he hit? When I was running the team, nobody could hit. They were last in batting, still last in batting. Will be. I have the bats. I haven't done any waiver pickups. That was a good pickup. He picked up Manoah, who's pitched kind of decently the last couple games.
Manoah. Oof. Hey,
Will B. Now I can deal with you. I got some guys on this team of Matts. Matts. It's called Matt to the rescue for a reason. It's your boy Fun PK, man. OG says, can he be a mod on our channel? You see that?
Who? No, not yet.
Is he okay to be a mod? No.
I mean, he's a dedicated guy.
Well, if he's dedicated,
we'll have discussions. How about that? Internal discussions.
Send him to HR and have them. It's your boy Fun PK, man. OG, get us your email. We'll send you to HR, give you a call, and put you through the training program. We have a training program once a month.
I might.
Senior, I wait. Where's? Oh, I guess I can't deal that trade down to it's gone. The one that's T Martinez. T Martinez didn't accept. He could have had Helsley, but he never got back. So Cliff, gonna have to cancel that one. Senior. Let's see what Senior's got. What do you got? Romo. You sent something to Romo? I mean, to Will B? I know what it is.
We're in deliberations, man. That's what
you put Ellie out there again.
I haven't put no one out yet. I haven't put no one out yet.
You're talking.
We're talking. There's we're breaking bread.
Boy, he says he has job preferences. Well, this one comes with training. This one's a great job, your boy. It has full 16 hours, 2 8-hour days of training with no coffee, food, or beverages, and no pay. But other than that, it's a great job as a mod on NorCal Sports. Oh, look at that. He's mod NorCal Sports Report. That's the guy that does the
the NorCal. Yeah, he does the play-by-play.
I've watched him. He does a good job.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just him by himself. That's not easy to do. Yes, thanks. He's going to send us his resume. That's what we need, Eric. Who do we got in HR? Who's running HR right now? Is that Graves?
Who is running HR right now?
Is it Mark Graves running HR, or is it Will B? Couple of tough dudes.
I think it might be Giovanni. His word's good as gold, right?
Oh, yeah, it's your boy. We have to do. Mark put you through a drug test. Full drug test to work for NorCal Sports Network. Yep. Just pee in a cup. Pee in a cup. That's it. We'll send it to our lab. See what comes back. Oh, Senior says Graves is head of security. I got to go get a snack.
We're sitting here just freaking. We're doing our fantasy.
Yeah, what are we doing? Hey, we're wasting up our time for the next two shows. It's running.
We're just
our meter's running.
We're right now. You know what this is?
3-hour meter. I gave you my word.
You know what this is? This is more like a live look into seeing what's happening with fantasy baseball.
And you guys are playing around with trades. I've made 2 big monster trades. I've reshuffled the roster in just less than 24 hours. Got to dig this. I got to help Matt dig this team out of the bottom of the basement. Okay, Senior, I'll work something up for you. You want to do it on the show? Hold on here. What do you need? I got to look at this team. Hey, you know what? While we're doing this, guys, play the interview. Play an interview.
There we go. Why not? Which one do you want to go?
Nobody wants to watch it. Let's go with Ramos.
You want to do Ramos? Okay, here we go. Let me find it.
I emailed it to you, didn't I?
No, I got it right here.
Okay. All right, guys. Elliot Ramos in this dead space of time. Not good for TV.
Skip.
All right.
Oh, come on. Trying to get it all set up here.
As I'll set it up. I'll tee it up. All right, guys. This was last year, 2023, down in Scottsdale. I know, Senior. I was working on that. I was working just on that very thing. Coming to you guys here from Scottsdale Giants Clubhouse last year. Myself and Ryan Smith interviewing Elliot Ramos of the Giants. Here we go.
Shortstop? I got my leggings on.
You're fine. You're good. I got.
All right, cool.
What do you waist up? I'm naked too. So.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here with Giants outfielder Elliot Ramos. Elliot, you got a chance last night to play against Team USA, and you mentioned you were rocking some Griffey Nike shoes. Did you get a chance to meet your idol Ken Griffey last night?
Oh yeah, it was great. I mean, I didn't play last night. I wish I could, but I was in the cage hitting, right, practicing, and I didn't expect that. The Team USA just started coming in, and I saw Griffey coming in, and I was like, I want to say hi to him. I want to shake his hand. Because the thing is, I saw him in the Fishers game in 2019, but I didn't really get the chance to, talk to him, to interact with him. So yesterday, I just, shook his hand, and I was like, I just wanted to meet you, how you doing? and it was cool. It was cool to me.
Did you have the shoes last night, or you just get them this
No,
morning?
I got them just now.
Oh, let's take them. Can we see them?
Oh, for sure.
These are so sick.
These are sick. Yes. Imagine if you had those last night, you could have had them sign them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Look at
They're so
those.
clean, huh?
Oh my!
Are those? Do you know if Griffey are these like retro, or are they coming out with these, or is this a special Elliot Ramos?
I mean, no. I mean, everybody. I think Crawford has them. Like
okay.
a couple of people have them. I think they just coming back with them. Yeah.
Those are nice. Those are nice. Last week I was in. I had my orange and black Nike shoes, and I said to Craw, I said, "Hey, you're known for shoes. What do you think of my shoes?" He looked down at him. He says, "Oh, pretty nice." He goes, "I actually own a pair of those, but different color." He goes, "I don't have that color scheme," but he says, "I may have to look at that."
It was last time I was here, and he was like, "I haven't worn these shoes. They're like just bright orange, just pretty loud for a 60-year-old man walking around." But I was like, "Dude, no, you gotta wear them. You gotta wear them. The boys like it."
Yeah. So the other day I was watching you play. Let's see, who was it? Was it against? See, yesterday was Tuesday. Monday's game. You got a base hit, nice hit. I think it was your third at bat. Cincinnati, yeah, right, over in Goodyear. Yeah, nice, solid hit. How's the swing feeling this spring? I know you changed it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I've been feeling good. Honestly, like with JV this offseason, I worked like on knowing my body, knowing the swing, like knowing where I'm at. You know what I mean? Being more relaxed at the plate. So right now it's just a matter of like the mindset. You know what I mean? Just have a good mindset going up to the plate. Just having the confidence to like know what I'm doing at the plate. You know what I mean? And that's about it.
Yeah. Are you? You mentioned Justin. Are you doing any work with Dustin?
Justin.
You doing anything with Dustin Lynn at all, or just work with Justin?
I work with Justin only.
Okay.
Dustin came like early January for the camp, and that's when we started working all together. I worked a little bit with JD Crawford. I was hitting with them in the offseason. Who was Conforto.
Yeah,
with him for a little bit too. Great guys, yeah.
Yeah. So, are you excited to watch the World Baseball Classic with Puerto Rico?
Oh yeah, my brother is playing over there.
Oh, your brother's playing.
I need to watch it. Yeah.
Did you have a chance to maybe play for them and just?
No, I decided to stay here.
Work on
my stuff, work on myself. Yeah, I haven't been. I know last year wasn't the best year for me, so I kind of wanted to get my feet under like me. You know what I mean, and just feel better about myself here.
Yeah. So. Go ahead, Ray.
I was going to say that, that's awesome. And speaking of last year, one thing that, like, especially all the fans point to is it's like you came up and those, like, two hits you had. I don't
third game against San Diego.
Yeah, against San Diego. And everything was like, 110 miles an hour, like crazy hit. That's what everyone points to is the velocity off the bat. Yeah. Do you know the highest velocity you've hit a ball?
Yeah, it was the other day in Chicago Cubs, the first game.
Yeah.
I had 115 down the line.
115.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yeah. Now, when you came up, you were drafted, I think, as 16, 17-year-old? 17. First round pick. And you were kind of known as a guy that's a 4-5 tool player, which, strong arm, bat speed, power,
sweet shoes,
swing, everything. What would you say is in your opinion, is your greatest tool that you possess?
Power, honestly. Power, and I can move a little bit. I can run.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, I can make some damage on the base.
Do you have goals at all, like someday to be like a 30-30 guy?
Yeah, for sure. This year, my plan is to steal 20. I want to steal 20 bags.
Unlock incredible deals and explore the best selection of musical equipment at Sweetwater. From state.
Because I got into 15, but last year I didn't steal that many. But this year I want to steal like 20 and just stay on that path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at least steal 20 every year.
Okay, how weird are the big bases? Does that change it?
Not that bad, honestly. Nah, it's kind of like easier to cut them because you can because you got kind of like more room to step on the base.
Sure.
At the beginning it was a little weird because they were like more flat than the others. But now it's easier. Like you get used to it.
Is it softer, the bag, or is it still firm?
It's firm. It's just like flatter. Like you know how the ones before had like a little
lump, hump in the middle, right?
So these ones are more flat.
Yeah, those ones with the old ones too. The hump is kind of slippery, aren't they? If you step in the middle of it, you can
you can break your leg. Or
yeah. Why don't they? You know, originally baseball came up with it was kind of like a
pillow?
Yeah, like a pillow.
That's what I was saying. Memory foam.
Yeah, would that be better if it was a softer bag to slide into?
I don't think so. I mean, I think you're when you try to step on the bag, you get stuck in it.
Oh,
so I
yeah,
think this one's good because it's like kind of like rubber, maybe like rubber, right?
Yeah.
So it's easier to just step on it and just keep going.
Okay, so then back to the stolen bags. How do you think the pitch clock's going to affect that? Is it going to be easier for you guys, or?
I don't really know. I have to see how the season goes on. Now everybody, the other day I was at the plate, and the pitcher was kind of playing with it. It was waiting until like 3 seconds to pitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, like I'm just gonna stay here forever waiting. You know what I mean? But it's a little tricky. We have to see as the season goes on. We have to see how it works.
I haven't seen the lineup today. Are you in the lineup today?
Yeah, I'm coming in second half for Scotty. Yeah,
okay. So you'd be out in left or right field?
Left.
Left. Okay.
Yeah.
I know I've asked this before. You love center too, don't you?
I love center.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah. I
love center. I love right field. I love playing right field too because it's easier to throw.
Yeah.
You don't have to like the mount in the middle or nothing like that.
What about? Are you already kind of used to the layout with the right field at Oracle? Because I know.
Oh, yeah. It ain't. I mean, you have to let the ball do whatever it's gonna do. You know what I mean? Like if it bounces like somewhere weird, like I will have to play it off, like and try to like make a good play. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
When you were drafted, and then coming up to the Giants system in low A, and then moving up all the way up through, a lot of people. You heard comparisons, I'm sure, to Willie Mays, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, because you kind of have a similar. Yeah, not too fair. Yeah, how did that affect you? Was that like? I'm sure it was flattering, but did it put any pressure on you to feel like you had to perform?
Not really. I mean, we're way two completely different players. I think Willie Mays is a legend. Willie Mays is Willie Mays, and obviously, like I'm playing in a different era too. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like. It feels nice to be compared to a legend for sure, but I got my feet on the ground, and I think I can do a pretty good job, but we have to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there anything in particular? I know you changed your swing a little bit, but that you're working on this spring as far as what you're looking for?
Well, mostly my back leg. A lot of times I don't rotate my back leg too much, and it's because my front leg, my stride is too long. So whenever if I keep it short, it's easy for me to rotate. You know what I mean? If I don't keep it short, and I'm not in a good position, like my leg won't rotate, and I just keep dragging it instead of actually get using my backside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the most I'm working on, because I'm seeing every pitch good, the slider, fastballs, everything. I'm seeing the pitch good, and I feel good. I feel comfortable at the plate. But it's just that I have to give myself a chance by rotating better. You know what I mean? My back leg, my backside.
Yeah. Now, how exciting was it for you? For a few days when the Giants signed fellow Puerto Rican Carlos Correa, was that something that was you were pretty excited to be like, hey, got a brother from your country? Yeah.
I've never really met him, but I definitely wanted to meet him. I heard a lot of good things about him. I heard he's like JB said, he's a baseball rat. And I love that. I love talking baseball. I love learning. I listen to anybody that has something to say about baseball. You know what I mean? I talk with Bebo Perez, with Roberto. I always talk all the time about baseball, and he tells me 9 years in big league, right? Can't beat that. I have to listen to everything he has to say. So yeah, I definitely wanted to meet Correa and just see what he got to offer for sure.
Yeah. So anything else you got, Rye? Or?
I think that's about it, dude. Thank you for giving us this much time.
No, awesome.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Elliot.
Good luck, man.
All right. Good luck.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there you go.
All right.
I
Seen
might
you
have
come
to
back-
edit that out. Because
Edit
of that
what
music,
out?
that interview. Just
Oh, was there music in the background?
oh yeah, there was a lot of music
Oh.
in there.
Oh, shoot. It's my own material, though. That sucks.
Yep. I'm definitely gonna have to, because they'll definitely demonetize
Ah,
the show. But that's all good. It was all for the people who are here watching anyways. People could watch it. They could go on our channel and watch it. So
yeah. Yeah, you got all kinds of interviews up there, guys. NorCal Sports Network.
yeah, just go into the video section. You'll find it. Have a good one, Mitchell. Thanks for showing up, man.
Yeah, thanks, Mitchell Ness. Yeah, go on to channel. There's old interviews in there. There's even Lamont Wade Jr., Joey Bart.
It doesn't matter if it's low or not, Kyle. Freaking the damn AI with YouTube will pick that up in a heartbeat.
Yeah. All right. Is Senior in here or did he leave?
I think he's gone.
He asked me to send him a deal. I sent him a deal. I texted him, and I never heard back from him.
It's all good.
Matt's going to wake up and go, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, let's close it out.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right, guys. Thanks. We'll be back tomorrow night. Giants play a day game. We'll come back on tomorrow. I'd say about 8 o'clock.
Oh, there it is. Dan sent me a Russo type trade. Come on, man. I was born at night, but not last night. Well, there you go.
A Russo type trade.
Uh-oh.
Well, counter. Counter then, man. Don't just get things going.
All right, tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Gotcha.
8 o'clock tomorrow night. See what the Giants can keep it going. Get another.
Let's
see,
not.
this
let's
will be
not make
another
it
four-game losing streak.
Mm.
I mean, winning streak. If they
Yeah.
can win again.
Yep.
It won't be long tomorrow because I got to cut the. Yeah, that's 3 hours. So maybe next couple shows could be unless Russo comes on here. Sunday.
Yeah, I think he might come on Sunday.
All right. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the interview, Don. Let's see.
Dondini Montefusco.
Yeah, I like it. Dondini Montefusco. We'll give you another one maybe tomorrow night. We've got Lamont Wade Jr. How would you like to hear from Lamont Wade Jr.? That was a good interview. Fun.
Yeah,
you're gonna love Lamont. Man, he's a great dude.
Good stuff.
So,
all right, see you guys tomorrow night.
All right, guys.
See ya. Woo!